At the light, turn left onto Cameron Avenue, then turn left onto Riverdale Avenue. Continue on Riverdale Avenue for 1 kilometer.
I've been having a lot of fun with this bikini. It's very limited.
Yeah,
but there's enough to make the whole thing.
What's the foundation of it? What's it got going on?
You got a bunch of sequence tracks.
Okay.
That's what it's called. There's a drum section, there's a synth section here.
Yeah. Is this all...
Drums is not bad. All sampled drums.
Is this all like PCM sampled instruments that you're picking from, or samples that you loaded on there?
Samples that came with it. So just samples that came with it for the drums.
Yeah.
For synths, you have like their AWM whatever technologies in their keyboards.
Yeah.
Like their home pianos.
Okay. They didn't give us any delicious AN1X, CS2X.
No, but we do have one FM synth engine. That's
cool.
it. That's all you get. But it's fine. There's not that much programming of it that you can do from the main interface. Like you can change one modulator stuff parameters. So here. So actual synthesis happening there.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
But you have access to all 4 operators on the app, which mirrors all of the controls.
Gotcha.
It's fine, honestly.
That's cool. I mean, sounds like it's like a scratch pad.
Yeah, the weird thing is you've got like your sequencer stuff here, and then these are your synth keys for playing them.
Oh.
So they're stuck to a scale, but you can change the scale, of course. You've got a sampler engine, so you can sample into it through the mic or through audio in.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play you this other one, which I thought was pretty cool.
All right.
I recorded this one this morning, actually.
And is this yours now? You've picked this up,
Yeah,
or
go for it.
Yeah. Cool.
That's not the one that I wanted to play. Oops. Is it number 1 there?
And then do you have performance controls over top?
In 200 meters, turn left onto Main Street,
yeah, a couple
Ottawa
things.
Regional Road 72.
Just the essentials, like a high pass filter and a repeater.
Repeat. That's all any aspiring live performer needs.
Yeah.
The much coveted whistle sample.
At the light, turn left onto Main Street, Ottawa Regional Road 72.
You ever play with a MC303?
Continue on Ottawa Regional Road 72 for 1.5 kilometers.
Yeah, if Aleum and Brain Freeze can do
It was just like a model cycles, I think.
model cycles in a Jeep,
Yeah.
well, we can do a Seqtrak in a Prius.
Let's go, baby. But yeah, I wanted something I could bring with me
Yes.
on my honeymoon. So
Sweet.
something battery powered,
Yeah.
sufficiently portable, but enough I could have fun with it.
It's like, it seems like it has the nice, like you're fast with it already, so you can kind of, you don't have to think too hard to be jamming out. Whereas like,
Yeah.
I don't know, some portable gear, if you've got a screen and a menu and
Yes.
stuff, it can get very
I love that there's no screen.
There's no screen.
It
Look at
feels a
that.
lot like a circuit, like
Yeah.
just in sort of what it's trying to be.
Yeah. In a way, the problem with the circuits are that laptop connection, because then you're like, well, I might as well hook it up to the laptop, do a full synth engine patch.
Yeah, that is, you can do that if you want to.
When I had one, I kept doing that.
Yeah, I think that the creativity is like, you really got to figure out how to turn like a basic organ patch into something a little more interesting. Like, one thing that is cool with this is
You're talking about with this?
yeah, you've got 3 effect blocks.
Okay.
So you've got a send, reverb, and delay on each track. Then you have an inline effect for each track.
This is basically where you get a little bit of creative flexing possibility.
Yeah, and changing how, or I mean, just changing how the sounds are.
Yeah.
And then you've got a master effect on top of that. It works.
Good stuff. Okay, so it's all about the sequencer is what you're saying. What do you get?
128 steps, which is pretty good. So
pretty
8
good.
pages of 16.
Yeah.
You do have parameter locks. That's really it. Like you can do it with
You get
that.
conditions?
Yes, but I haven't been using them.
Yeah. Well, that's cool though. That's pretty
It's not
serious.
not as deep as the Electron stuff, but
Yeah.
like you've got multi. The lengths are very flexible. For the drum tracks, you can have
In
whatever
300
length
meters,
you want.
turn right onto Greenfield
For
Avenue,
the synth
Ottawa
tracks, I think it's just
64.
multiples of 2.
Cool.
You've got a bunch of ways to enter things. Like you can use you can turn your 16 steps into a keyboard if you want.
At the light,
and you
turn
can
right
also,
onto Greenfield Avenue, Ottawa 64.
Jam over top.
yeah.
Sweet.
In 600 meters, turn left onto King Edward Avenue, Ottawa Regional Road
They're not
99
that
North.
expensive. It's like $600, I think. Which it's very light. So I think that's what turned off like the YouTube reviews for this are not good. People don't care for it, which I think is short-sighted.
I was wondering, like, it was a flash in the pan, showed up and disappeared.
And everyone's like, "Wow, this sucks." And anyway,
It was like on and off the screen faster than the Korg.
actually, that's not what I want.
Can you sample
Oh, the drum log.
that
thing is gone.
or the new Chaos
The replay,
sampler replay, whatever? Yeah.
the sampler is really weird because you have 7 samples that you can play, and you have a separate sequencer track for each of them. You have polyphony for each of them, but the parameter locks, and like the sequence lengths, I think, and also the effects are shared for some reason. It's quite strange.
That is strange.
But because you've got 7 sample sounds, you can make for 7 sample sounds plus the 7 drums.
Per what? Per project?
Yes, per project, and then there are 8 projects per track, but there's load times in between, unfortunately.
Okay. Should be less bumpy, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. The effects are pretty good. I gotta say, I think it was a judicious choice of effects. So, like on a single track, you can go and sidechain a single track to the kick. Like you have a ducker.
That's cool.
It's only to the kick, but I mean,
you know what? That's what people want 90% of the time.
At the light, turn left onto King Edward Avenue, Ottawa Regional Road 99 North.
It does work. Like,
yeah, it does. I'm a little bit confused by it still.
it is weird. The strange thing is, why are there knobs? Why are there 3 lights? The reason is that you've got 6 sequencer tracks. You switch them all at once by turning this, or switch them each individually.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
you
weird.
can change what sequence you're running on each track individually?
Yes.
Is that what you just said?
Yes. So
Sick.
that is quite
Continue on
powerful.
Ottawa
So,
Regional Road 99
and that's a very
North
quick
for 1
way to
kilometer.
like add variation to patterns. Is you have 3 variations of every instrument.
Yeah.
You just turn your knobs and then you get this. But I find it does so. I don't really think you have mutes and solos, but I don't think it actually wants you to perform using them. That's how I do, because that's what I'm used to, and it's really hard to do it otherwise. But I think it really just wants you to be switching the sequences for everything.
Huh.
So like have a blank sequence if you want to mute something.
Why do you say that? The mutes.
Because the mute button is on the side, so you have to hold this and then click it. So it's like a key combination, so you can't one-handed mute. So if you're doing like this and then you want to mute, it's
Bring
like
it in or out.
yeah. And there's ways to like cue the switch so that it like lines up.
Yeah.
Anyway. A lot of different styles you can do with it.
You're making good music with it.
I am, and I am making music. Like I just don't really want to touch all my other things. Like I recorded a song. Oh, another nice thing: audio over USB-C, so you can plug it directly
In
into your
200
phone,
meters,
or directly
turn
into your
left
phone.
onto Daly Avenue.
Bob's your uncle.
Can you live sample off the device, or is it just like file management?
No, you can live sample. You can live sample off a
Turn left
microphone.
onto Daly Avenue,
You can
then turn
live
right onto
sample
Cumberland
audio
Street.
in. You can live sample over USB audio. So you can play a YouTube video on your phone directly into them over USB.
So that's interesting. Like, is it a sample? I'm still trying to figure out if it's a sample.
Yeah, not quite. There's no time stretching. You can't parameter lock the start time of the sample, which sucks. I don't know why they made that choice. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Turn right onto Cumberland Street, then turn left onto Rideau Street, Ottawa 34.
So here, you can do a little bit of techno using some synths.
FM techno.
Yeah.
The more advanced techno.
At the light, turn left onto Rideau Street, Ottawa 34, then your destination will be on the right.
It is kind of hard to do the breakdowns, I gotta say, because like the effects you want to be controlling are over here,
Yep.
and then like if you want to be unmuting something, that's two hands. Anyway, that's the Seqtrak.
Awesome.
It doesn't